1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Easy as A, B, C.
I'm drunk. Oh, I'm drunk.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Game Scratch Head. Here we go. Game head scratching. Whatever. Let's start that again.
It's fine. Just keep going.
I don't know the name of the thing, even though it shouldn't really bother me because it's got nothing to do with me. Oh well, let me start that again. Hello everyone to Game Scratch Heading. I still fucked it up. Game head scratching. That's better.
Head scratch gaming.
Head scratch gaming.
And I was saying that Aidan was drunk. You're the one that's drunk, I think.
I only had 1.5 pints at the pub
Dear.
whilst I was waiting, so I had nothing else to do. How are you after that?
Fine. I'm Ben and this is Rob. I'm
Boo.
playing this week. I'm playing Watch Dogs. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, not too bad. How have you been?
Fine. It's been a really weird week in the news. All over, do sports, all that lot. The one thing that shocked me today was I saw that, a couple of days ago, we saw Pompey legend, Teddy Sheringham, or Manchester United, Tottenham legend as well, was thinking about coming out of retirement to play for Stevenage.
Oh, right, okay.
He's 49.
Well, if you can do, why not, really?
Absolutely, I don't have a problem with that, but it's sort of a weird thing. I can understand that maybe like non-league, maybe, or the village pub team, or the the lower end of the FA pyramid of how things are going. But he changed his mind and said, "No, I'm not playing for that. I'm just putting a name on the paper." As a worst comes to worst thing. Because a couple of seasons ago,
that makes sense.
remember Dave Besant, the Pompey goalkeeper?
Yeah.
He was on the books as well as the goalkeeper. For the Stevenage, because they were low on that. So yeah, that threw me out for a bit. But today in Japan, in their second league, AFC Yokohama.
Mm-hmm.
Their legend, what? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about this game because I don't really know much about this one.
It's been a long time since I played it.
Yeah, back when we were saying, AFC Yokohama legend, King Kazu, I think the nickname they gave him.
Fuck knows, mate.
Kazumura Maru. I would love to say. No, was it Maru Kazu?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. It's King Kazu, the nickname they give him.
Call him Kingy. Kingy. Hey, Kingy!
And, absolute legend for them, played for 30 years, which is, that is just scary in the history. Played for quite a few big teams, like Dynamo Zagreb, when they were at the biggest.
Yeah.
A couple of years, not about 10, 15 years ago. And he's coming out of retirement to play for them. Signed a 1-year contract at the age of 49.
Oh, really? There's no reason why you can't, really. Oh, come on.
Like I said, I never said there isn't anything wrong. It's more of the... Is there any purpose for it?
I don't know where I'm going.
And what the duck is this?
It's a cash coin collecting game. I can't remember.
I was saying... yeah, and another weird thing happened in the news today. Well... One I am absolutely sick of tired of seeing, because I think it's a load of horse, is obviously the Wayne Rooney slapping that wrestler.
See, I haven't seen this. I've heard about him that he's slapped.
It was one of the wrestlers who was born in the UK, Sports Preston, so you got to feel sorry for him. But obviously he's a Yank.
Yeah.
Was just gobbing off, saying, look at me, I'm better than Rooney. I've been in the game longer than him. One, it's a completely different sport, and two, you just made your name in the big names leagues anyway. Moaning, having a go that Rooney hasn't done anything in the last couple of seasons. Well, you could say that's partially true, but it's also partially not true. Whoa, lucky. And gobbing off middle of the match, all of a sudden he just slaps him.
Oh, nice.
And it's such a comical slap. It's not even,
like a light tap.
It was a.
Yeah.
And he, obviously being a wrestler, threw himself against the wall, And it was just one of those thinking, really, and it's all over
Set
the
up
media.
type thing, like.
Yeah, it's all over the media. It's like, unlucky. So fed up listening to it, looking at it, thinking it's got nothing to do with.
No.
You know, yes, it might lead Rooney into some acting career. God help us if it does, because that acting was so rigid.
Yeah.
I thought he was coming back out of rigor mortis.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
So, Watch Dogs. As I was saying to you beforehand, when you were telling me you're going to be playing this,
Yeah.
I always mistake this. This came out around about the same time as Sleeping Dogs.
Yeah, I think it did, didn't it?
And I thought it was just, the same game, but with people calling it different things, like it's like a title.
Oh, okay.
Because I got Sleeping Dogs, which I played probably 2 hours of it, then I stopped.
Game's supposed to be good, actually.
It is, but I kind of put it down because I had other things to do. At the time, other games came out. I think I got the game when I think it was. Was it Black Flag? Probably not, because I got the PS4 version of it. Yeah. I got the PS4 version of it, so can't be too long ago.
Yeah, Black Flag was 2 years ago.
Might not have been Black Flag.
Unity was last year.
Right. Yeah, obviously I didn't play.
That's how I remember via Assassin's Creed games.
Well, you would know. I won't. Try to think now. What game it was?
What with what?
Yeah, I'll put it down because something else.
Oh, okay. I understand. Right. Yeah. I can't.
Pass my mind.
I can't tell you.
Oh, I know what it was. Sorry, it was Minecraft. Of all games.
Minecraft's been out a lot longer than that, though.
No. Minecraft the PS for the next gen.
I see. Oh, okay.
Because it was a remake I got for the PS4.
Yeah.
I just couldn't get stuck into it, which is I do have a very short attention span with games. That at the moment I've only just replayed, got into Mad Max, then I thought, shit, Fallout.
Well, it's only recently come out anyway, so.
Yeah, I know, but it's just one of those. I've played so many hours into it. I need to finish it.
Yeah.
I need to finish it.
Well, I haven't. Shush.
All right.
I haven't played this for fucking ages.
So Ben's just at the moment, just for the first little while, just playing around, faffing about, just getting the feel back into the game, because that's you only do need if it's a good game.
Well, I had a bit of a play before we came online, to be honest. Before we started, recording. Before you came, so.
Ow, my ovaries.
Take it down.
And
enemies are in pursuit. Oh, nice.
I'm so surprised with how good Mad Max was. For movie tie-in games, I probably have already said this before, are usually shit. They usually got nothing to do with the film, or the acting skill is so terrible.
Yeah.
The entire money of the game went into the voice acting, which was already the lines from the movie. So you already ruined yourself the movie if you haven't gone to see it. But this game's got nothing to do with it, and there's so many collectibles, so many things to do. However, I think I've played so long of it, it is actually lagging now. Whoopsie.
No, I had to do that. I was meant to do that. I had to kill him.
No, the way you just did it. Oh, he's just lying there and it's right in front of the wheel. Oh no,
God.
I just had to accelerate.
Oh my god. Oh, don't kill civilians, don't kill civilians, don't kill us. Oh god!
There's a hole there.
I did not expect that. I did not expect to fall in that hole. Wow, no, I didn't expect there to be a hole like that. I'll be honest. Shit.
Yeah. I've played Fallout last night.
Yes.
I wasn't able to play much as I wanted to due to the fact my sister brought round with my niece and nephew, so I spent a good time, the best time of yesterday, cuddling them. You have to when your nieces and nephews come round, especially when that very young age where they love hugs.
I was going to say, give it a couple of years.
Yeah, but I'm not complaining. then I was able to play an hour and a half of it.
Is it? So.
And the initial reaction was, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
They've come a long way
really?
with the game.
I haven't got it, obviously. I'm getting it at Christmas.
For Christmas!
Yes. Which isn't long away, but
No.
you're not getting it yet. I've got too many games to play.
Yeah, I'm at that stage as well.
Oh, you you drove into me, you fucking ballbag.
Yeah. The graphics are amazing. The storyline of how you've got into the vault, very dark. I don't want to spoil it because I think it's very clever. Because usually with Fallout games Bethesda games, they do things in a weird way of how you become the main character.
Yeah.
And how you how you came into this world.
Yeah.
This one, I thought, okay, there's 5 scenarios in my head. None of them came true.
Oh, really?
So, very different. And
yeah.
I've only really just done the main first mission as such. But the gunplay, the actual when you're firing the gun without using the VAT system, which those who have not played Fallout, the VAT system is just pretty much a auto fire system that helps you to shoot limbs instead of just manually shooting. You're going to regret that.
No. I'm right.
And when you fire a gun, the best thing I love about it, you can see the casing leave the gun.
Yeah.
And the detail, like you see the actual detonation from the gun.
Oh, really? So you see the recoil and you see...
absolutely, you see everything. And it looks pretty, it looks amazing. To be fair, it's going to be a video game, so the storyline is probably not going to be there. But as I said, I've barely played it. Nice one, well done.
Just so.
Haven't really played much since, but I'm hoping to have a good butcher on it. And tomorrow night, Friday night and Saturday night. Obviously Sunday I'm at football, which I really not looking forward to.
Really?
It's at 2:30 on the Sunday.
2:30?
2:30?
Why 2:30 on a Sunday?
It's on TV. Which, my personal opinion, if it was Pompey were playing away, that would make sense because I know quite a lot of people would have watched it on TV. Yeah. But is that Fratton Park?
Well,
which means majority of the people who are going to watch it are going to be at the game.
They're not going to bother to go because it's going to be on TV.
Yeah.
I don't even... Digital trip. See, I'm not sure I've done this before.
Good luck.
No. Okay, fuck it then. Fuck it!
So yeah, not looking forward to that, and also to the fact how our home form has been recently has been pants. Right. And like I said, I don't like games when it's not on a Saturday.
Yeah.
3 o'clock. Just due to the fact of I'm now losing a Sunday where I'm not going out, where I'm forced to go out. I can't really drink that much because I've got work.
Yeah.
Which means I have to be sober to the game. Yeah. Which is never fun.
You're not seeing football. In the cold. It's guaranteed to be raining this weekend.
And obviously a couple of weeks time Pompey are playing at home on a Tuesday night. So that's even worse.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Why can't it be normal Saturdays? Normal Saturdays. Spread the season out longer.
Because that would just make too much sense, let's be honest.
Oh, dear me.
The other day, I found a game that I haven't played for ages. Broken Sword.
Broken Swords.
Oh.
It doesn't ring a bell.
Weird. Oh my god, what are their names? Nico and... Nico's the French... No. Nico's a French journalist, and George Stobart. Yes, George Stobart is an American insurance, and you basically go. It's like a point and click game. Originally, it was a PC, and it was really good. I really liked it. Ironically, my mum got me into it.
We're talking quite an old.
Oh yeah.
I was going to say the way you were saying it, I was thinking.
Oh no! Hang on.
PlayStation.
Hang on. You come out on PC, and then It was always PC, and I'm sure it came out on PlayStation 2 perhaps once. But now I was looking through the Xbox store, and it's the new one, which I didn't even know they had, is on Xbox One. So I was like, I'll buy that.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh my god. And it probably means nothing to you, and it might mean something to somebody, but I'm just letting you know. Whoa! My bad. That it's out there. Go get it. I love the game. But it is like an original. It is a really good original point-and-click game.
Fair enough. Like I said, I know a lot of people do like those. I try to get into those, but I
It can
find
be quite
them
frustrating. I'll give
exactly. It's like the fun factor goes out of it. You know, video games should be just fun.
you that. It is fun. There's lots of fun in them.
Yeah, I know, but it shouldn't be getting to the point of pulling your hair out, going. You
No,
only
there's-
have to be apps. Yeah, only the developer would know where it is.
Well, it's just about being cryptic, isn't it? And
Yeah, like I
Thinking
remember.
outside
I think,
the
I think
box.
it's something like there was a old point and click game which involved goat, and
Alright.
and you kicked head button, you'd be getting close to him. But it was such a weird combination you had to do with it, which for a point and click you would never.
that game
know.
that's Broken Sword.
Is that Broken
Yeah,
Sword?
that's Broken
Right.
Sword. Yeah, because it's very that's the bit that is like
The
Is-
well-known. Yep. Okay.
because
So I do know
the
it.
main
then.
character, which is George Stobart, is scared of goats. Is that scared? Is scared of goats. So, yeah, that's that. But yes, you're right. The combination you need to do in things is
Yeah.
weird. Oh.
Stuffy. Da, da,
Come on, wait.
da, 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 da.
But I know.
Yeah.
So that became ahead of Far Cry, not Far Cry Fallout. But it was only £20, so and I had to get it.
£20 for an old game.
Well, no, it's a new game. It came out September. In here, it came out in September, but it's like the 5th installment. Oh,
That
heavens
is
above!
totally fucked.
The last one I need to get, I think. Looks like
Faster.
faster, Daddy, faster. I need to talk to you about something.
Uh-oh. What have I
No,
done now?
no. Achievements and things.
All right. Yep.
Right. Every year I set myself a target to
Ah,
get
yeah.
a certain achievement score. At the start of this year, I was on 40. No, well, start of last year, I was on 45,000, and generally I always do 5,000 more. Oh, where the fuck am I going?
Don't know.
Oh, we're out of time. Oh, fuck. I don't know where I'm going. In here? Hang on. Oh, that counts. Result.
Bullshit.
So last year I had 45,000. Time remaining 9 seconds. So the plan was to do 50,000
Yep.
before the end of this year. That's right. And then I had a challenge with someone from work to get to 50. The first person to get 50,000.
Yep.
And I won that, and I got a breakfast. There's nothing special, but I got a breakfast out of it. What else have we got? So I did that, and I was like, oh, I need to do another one now. And so I set up another 5,000. Right?
Yep.
So we must have done this September, maybe August or August or September, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave myself 3 months, 4 months to get 55,000. I forgot about it, and I've looked at my thingy. I've got 52,000, well, just under 53,000, right?
Nice.
And now I'm thinking that actually be quite hard. Bear in mind, there's just over a month to go. I'm not buying any more games before the end of the year.
So you need to have a look on
I need to, go on True Achievements, and I need to look at some games that I need to.
Butcher Free. Try and get some.
Yeah. I need to put my finger out on Assassin's Creed.
I do know some good games that might be quite cheap that you could play.
I'm not buying any more games. I'm not doing it.
Even if
Because
it's only a couple of squid.
No, I'm just not doing
Okay.
buying more games. I've got too much. But there's loads of achievements that I can do, but it's just having the time
Okay.
to do it
The
and
one,
the
the
patience.
one I mentioned you, I'm just saying for those who like a very nice easy game to play to get achievements. or trophies if you're a PlayStation like me,
There you go.
is Thomas Was Alone.
See, no, I had seen this actually. I just don't know, sort of.
It can be very boring, repetitive
Yeah,
after
that's what
a
my
while.
worry is.
But if you're like me, you will push yourself and just get it done. Because I think I got it all the achievements.
What's it about?
It's a there is no actual storyline, to be fair.
Oh really?
You're just a square that has to, you're so many different characters, and each character can do something different. Like one can jump, the other one's one size, and you have to get all these sizes to fit into gaps. So it's like a not physics game, but very much a puzzle.
Yeah.
It's very simple. I think I got it all done in 2 hours.
Really? So that could be quite easy then.
Yeah, 2 hours I got it all done. What was another one? The one I really, really liked, which I'm very, very surprised. I can't remember. I think I do know the name. Never Alone, which is based as Alaskan Inuits.
All right. I don't know who I'm looking for, by the way.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Go on,
Press X and continue.
No, press X to profile the target. Yeah, I know what. Yeah.
Okay, you're good.
I know I'm doing, but I don't know who it is I'm looking for. So.
Fair enough. Yeah, Never Alone is as an Alaskan Inuit game where you got a lovely fox, and you move along and do the puzzles of the game. But it's very pretty, it's a nice storyline.
Yeah.
Very simple. There are certain bits that did frustrate me, and we're probably talking near the end of the game.
Oh right, yeah.
But I think that's what came out with DLC not so long ago, which surprised me because I finished that game donkeys ages ago. But we're talking that probably is less than £5.
Oh really?
And I think that might be. I know it's 1,000 points naturally. That's quite comical. So yeah, there are some. If you look around, there are some nice, easy games to get into that you can actually really boost your scoring.
Yeah, not saying I won't. I'm just a little bit concerned that I've got about 2,000 Gs that I need to get. I've got. Oh fuck.
2,000 Gs. Jeez.
I've got Assassin's Creed that I can do some of. Broken Sword, I'll probably get. I think I've got about 400 on that at the moment. So I have another 600.
Yeah, and yeah, like I said, you can break it down with your own games, but
also, oh fuck. Tiger died. So that's who I was supposed to kill him.
Oopsie.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Really annoying though that you can't, because you're a PlayStation 4 player, and you can't compare PlayStation 4.
Compare. Sorry, I can resist.
What the? You can't compare PlayStation 4 achievements or trophies
absolutely.
rather. Sorry.
It's due to the fact of these. It's only the exclusive games that throws it all in the works.
I suppose so. Yeah.
Because do you reckon how the PlayStation works is bronze, silver, gold, or platinum. Platinum is obviously the one you get for completing the entire game. So it can be quite difficult to go compare every single one of them.
Yeah. I don't know. Just
like I said, I actually got a funny similar story about achievements and trophies.
That's who I need to get.
Right, knock him out.
Yeah,
give him a Glasgow kiss. Jurassic World came out last week, if I remember rightly. I turned my notifications off for my parents so they can watch the film without anyone mucking about.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing worse when you're watching a film on your console.
Yeah.
Because that's the only Blu-ray thing you got.
Yeah.
And so-and-so's online. Then they're offline. Then they're online.
Yeah.
Just fuck off.
Yeah. That's it. That's the worst bit. They come online, they go offline. They come online, offline, off. They fuck off. Yeah. No, I know.
So I turned it off. and I've been playing my games. So you can. I swear I've done most of these achievements by now.
Hmm.
But then I realised, shit, I've actually turned off the notifications that says the trophies.
Oh, really?
So I looked into it. I was level 17 before I turned it off. I am now level 19, pushing towards level 20.
Oh, right. It means nothing to me, I'll be honest.
It's the best way to describe it as I reckon I'm a lot higher than you.
Okay.
Due to the fact I've got more games and I've completed quite a fair few of them. So I reckon I'm probably in the 90s, maybe 100s.
It's really annoying that you can't.
Yeah, I know, man. I guarantee someone's going to say, yeah, you could do it this way. You could compare it. But I was thinking, it's not true. It's not.
I haven't got time to be doing it
Oh, yeah.
myself.
I don't want to do maths. I just want to go, yeah, then they're done.
That's it, yeah, exactly. Yeah, instantly on it, yeah. Oh, good
Wow.
one. I didn't actually mean to. There you go. It's fine. Blackout.
I watched the. There's a game came out this week. You know, because obviously this week is a massive week.
Yeah, for everything.
Games.
Yeah.
You've got
We're just before Christmas. That's
yeah,
the
no,
problem.
massive. You know, you got. I would class Assassin's Creed in this list as
Yeah,
well because
that's
I
fine.
believe that it deserves it. To be
Yeah,
honest, Fallout.
Yeah.
I would agree. Call of Duty
Yeah.
because it will be a game people will buy at Christmas.
Yeah.
What's vibrating? Just curiosity. Because
The controller.
okay.
Halo.
Halo, yes, thank you. I completely forgot. Then I realised the one that was kept the most quiet, because I've seen all the other trailers,
Mm-hmm.
it's the new Warcraft game. Expansion pack.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
I don't know, I've never been into that.
neither
God,
have I.
oh God,
Okay.
oh God, oh God. I'm not.
Um,
Almost, but not.
I'm not either, because as I'm not really one that plays online. But I've got a fact for you. You might want to pause your game to absorb this in.
I'm listening. Go on.
Because I looked on, I watched their trailer thing and I saw their Q&A. They've admitted,
You slut.
is obviously because those who don't know, World of Warcraft is owned by Blizzard, which is owned by now Activision.
Yeah.
So Activision is going to have a nice play date this year because obviously Call of Duty,
Oh fuck.
people who play online.
Oh fuck. It's been so long.
But guess what?
Go on.
They still got, by their
Cock.
records, 5 million people still playing World of Warcraft.
Really? Christ alive.
Last I checked, World of Warcraft is 10 years old.
What's it fucking hell? I don't know. I'm not sure I'm keen on like. I don't know how much is it a month? I don't know. £15, £10 a month?
Yeah, £15.
See, but that's it. I'm not sure I can.
No, agree.
Yeah.
Is it £15? I thought it was £15 per year.
Oh, maybe then. That's not too bad actually.
£15 a year,
Oh, okay.
I think. I will confirm that as we speak.
I'm
So
saying,
I'll look
you
into
got
that.
that's like 2 laptops here, 2 phones.
I know, but I thought I was going to say £15 a year and just would have gone, yeah, that would do. So I'm not 100% sure.
I'm using the wrong gun.
But
What's the problem
regardless,
there?
even if it is £15 a year, £15 a year for 5 million people,
Oh, it's a lot of money they're making. Yeah, I know.
that is, I'm sorry, that figure is just
Sure.
observes me just for a game that's been around for 10 years, over 10 years, still popular. Like, I could argue Gmod's probably in that same boat due to the fact of, because of Half-Life 2 and everyone
Yeah.
loves Gmod because it's a sandbox game where you can
Shit.
play around with it, you can faff about, which is amazing.
Oh, I got my gun away. God. Go on, I'm still listening.
That's right. I am trying to type.
Oh, no, sorry. No, but what did I played Final Fantasy Online when it originally came out.
Not me. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, I got the figure.
You gone?
It's actually $15 a month.
Yeah, so I thought it was a month. That's the problem. So I'm not.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
I'm not sure that I'd want to like. Wrong button. Like, think to myself, I'd have to play every month because
I paid money
I'm
for
paying
it.
£15 for the privilege.
Exactly.
You fucking
So
slut.
that's the case. That is stupid money they're earning.
Yeah.
Which does make you wonder how much they're going to be pushing things now on.
Yeah.
Because
I know you can have your own real world. You literally are having your own.
I'm not going to deny it. You know, the concept of World of Warcraft sounds amazing, and I'm thinking it's quite nice.
Yeah.
I think it is possibly a great game for it to have to keep continuing.
Yeah.
Because usually when you hear games that 10 years old, it does not work. It's crap. It falls apart. Do you know which bloke you're trying to knock out?
No. At the moment,
Because you got
3 left.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the others are all other people. I know. I'm working on it. Don't worry, some people. Oh!
Last week we talked about Nintendo with their mobile.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How much stupidity of it being a. I've spent some time rewatched. Sorry, I should read
Headshots.
it. Their
Fuck.
trailers for it.
Fuck.
And trying to figure out what the
I'm gonna die.
purpose for this app is. It's really for the Japanese market. No shit, Sherlock. But it's actually an app for people who struggles to talk to people.
All right.
So this app, you can set things to your character to talk to another character.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do it. It would do it for you.
Why would you?
It's like I said, this is Japan, so this is a very obscure thing that apparently in their culture they don't particularly like talking or meeting people.
Okay.
So, the reason why they didn't want to go into mobile play games, make say Super Mario for the iPhone. Yes, they knew it will make money, and they know it will be very popular, but they're not building their platform. They are not pushing this thing. They don't want something for a quick buck.
No.
They are rich enough as it is. They can still, if they wanted to, they could still take on Sony and Microsoft.
I don't know.
They still could if they wanted to.
Well,
They're not that. They've got a target market. They got their own style.
yeah.
And they will not change. Call it stubborn as you like, but that is their plan, their style, and they are planning to use. I can't remember the name of the Nintendo app, but as an actual platform for the next software. I think it is NX. I think the name of the software.
I think it is. Yeah, I think you're right.
NX, and this app will be able to link into you. So you could take this into the next console, and it ought to be set up for you.
Oh right. Okay.
So you could just turn it on, log on,
Shit. Okay.
as you would,
Yeah.
and everything you have done for the last for ages will be on there automatically.
Oh really?
And I guarantee you, what are the odds for those who've used the app, who've used it like this and did this and this and this? Guess what? The new Mario game's free on that.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Nintendo's going to pull that rabbit out of the hat?
Yeah.
And I think they could easily do that and walk away with it.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, I think it's a very obscure app for now. They never said they were actually going to release Mario for that thing, so
No.
I'm just speculating as the.
What a fucking shot! I'm
That
sorry.
is a tight. That was a tight shot and nicely hit. But I will have to admit, yes, Nintendo games are fun. Like, I would love to have play Super Mario on my phone. Play the old level 1-1.
Yeah.
Have the old music and not worry about it.
Oh, wow! That did not sit down. I thought I would.
You got wrecked.
I did. Well and truly then.
And I've also learnt something from that podcast I was watching, but they explain it all.
Mm.
The next highest demand for, other than Super Mario, for the iPhone is obviously Pokemon Red.
Yeah.
Red or blue, depending either one fussy one you want, but it will be red.
Yeah.
But Nintendo doesn't have the right to do that. You know why?
Why?
Pokemon is owned by the Pokemon Company, not owned by Nintendo.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Which I kind of blanked my mind. I didn't think that was the case. I thought, Pokemon. I thought Nintendo owned the rights, and I thought the games were owned by Game Freak. But the Pokemon Company owns Game Freak. No shit, Sherlock on that one, as it should be. Who are the sister company that organises the games. So, for them to actually peekaboo, motherfucker.
Fuck.
And I was just thinking, wow. There's a lot of things, it's like a nostalgic thing that we all love when we were little kids. Like, I would love to play red or yellow. Doesn't matter which one, play on the phone. Because I was thinking, these are the perfect platform to play it on.
Yeah.
Instead of the console. But, obviously, the reason why Nintendo... Put the fucker down.
Yeah, eventually.
The reason why, obviously, Nintendo doesn't want to do that is because their console.
Yeah.
What's the purpose of the DS if you could do it on your iPhone?
I reckon they'll become like handheld soon.
That is obviously the talks of what the Nexus could bring. Could it bring an opportunity for you to have your mobile that you can charge your phone with the NX? And this is just what I'm thinking here, what they could do. That the game you were playing on your phone, you could take the game you were playing on the console, you could take away with you and play like a pocket hand version of it. So let's say you were playing Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pokemon Stadium, sorry. Best one I think will work on this. You could take it away, carry on playing the boss battles, carry on playing against anyone around the world, but on your phone.
Yeah.
And it'd be normal Pokemon. But again, it's down to whatever Nintendo wants to do.
Yeah.
And where they see themselves in 3 or 4 years. Because everyone thought after the Wii, when the Wii had its massive rave back in 2000 and something, I can't remember when, but it was, everyone around the world wanted a Wii.
Yeah. I've got one. I've had two.
Yeah, you did.
I bought one, didn't play much of it. I played loads of it, didn't play much of it. I didn't get rid of it. And I was like, I want another one. Got a black one because it goes with everything else. The Xbox, and...
You didn't play it.
Don't replay it, no, you're right.
The only game I've probably played on the Wii a lot... Actually, no, 2 games, actually. Wii Sports, which was the thing, was free with it.
Yeah.
Because at the time, that was the main crave. Because, it was I have to admit, compared to Sony, Microsoft, and other consoles, Nintendo's probably the only console that got old people to play, older generations to play, I should say, be politically correct. Because of brain training. But Dad loves that.
Yeah.
And he still does that every day. But
Come back here! Come back here!
Hunt him down. Bring that bitch down.
Boom! Just like that.
And it's the way it is. It's just like that. It's just the way.
Ooh,
frame rate.
Yeah.
Don't you love it?
No. Boom, boom, boom.
But yeah, I was saying, it's rare for a console to actually continue.
Yeah.
And obviously after when it all died out, when the 360 actually worked with the online, and PlayStation still didn't work, but that's not the point of this argument. People played the actual consoles.
Yeah.
They didn't pick up. Nobody wanted a Wii because the games for the Wii were rubbish. Didn't work. Very limited what you could do.
Yeah.
And just like the Kinect, my personal opinion. there's only a limited amount what you can do with it, and limited it responds.
Oh yeah.
It's never perfect. It responds to your signal. Hunt him.
I'm gonna need to. You can get away there.
You're mine.
And you fucker. Feck. It's fine. That's right. It just means there's people after me now, so.
Okay. And I've also reread it because I thought I was a bit pants with the No Man's Sky description.
Yeah.
And I reread it, rewatched the videos, and I'm probably sold for the game. The game is, plain and simple, you crash on a planet.
Okay.
You take the resources from that planet.
Oh, thank fuck for that. I won't say anything. Oh, you keep talking. That's fine.
That's right. Sorry, I just think I've always been told off when it's a cutscene. Shut the fuck up.
It's not a cutscene. No, it's fine. It's fine. I wouldn't do anything that would involve like some sort of cutscene whilst we're doing podcast. Yeah. It's fine.
And the No Man's Sky, like I said, you crash on the planet, you take the resources, then you're evolved to go to the next planet. The whole purpose is to build a ship to go to the centre.
Alright. Centre
of the universe.
Yeah.
There's over 1.6 billion planets you can visit.
Really?
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Which I am skeptical of this, but you can build ships, build fleets.
Sheep ships, you say?
Yeah, I'm slurring my words today. Like I had a stroke today. You should have seen me at work today. I could barely write.
Oh dear.
So I think I may need an early night. But yeah, you can build a fleet of ships and take on other planets. There was talks of people coming to your universe.
Yeah.
To take on your planet.
Yeah.
But the likelihood of that working, one, I'm thinking the lag. If we're talking 1.6 billion planets, and obviously this is like Minecraft to a certain degree. It's random generated game.
Yeah.
So if you got a crap start, you got to really grind it.
Yeah.
Did that help you?
Both I think. Oh, excuse me. Civilian injured. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck them.
They are not happy, are they?
No. But the whole concept of the game sounds brilliant. You've got guns, shoot things down.
Yeah.
You know, it looks pretty, but I can understand a lot of people saying it's actually, is it on rails gun? Is it on rails game? Well, when we mean that, we mean the game's very linear.
Yeah.
And that's it. Which I go, kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you fucking...
Oh, I want the lamppost to land that person.
It's not a GTA, you just drive into these things and it won't affect you.
But, yeah, like I said, I'd be extremely surprised if these things work.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I would love the...
Oh!
They're fucked.
I've probably died. Died hard. This car is not good, by the way.
Is it difficult to drive?
Oh yes, that's like a special cutscene. There it is. Yeah, it's hanging, hanging to the left.
And another thing this week that really wound me up. Obviously, the last couple of weekends ago, I've been at London watching the NFL.
Yeah.
Obviously, not my team, which is New Orleans Saints, which is a bit of irony. I picked the Saints due to the fact I'm a Pompey fan. My team played probably,
son of a bitch.
I would rate probably the crappiest team. I know I'm going to get abused for this, but the crappiest team, which is Tennessee Titans, which you might win one game a year, and that's about it.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion.
I am
whether it's right or not.
If it's correct or not, then frankly, dear, I don't give a damn.
I couldn't give a damn. Fine.
However, when Tennessee played the Saints at home. Sorry, away. They were away. Saints were at home. One of the most stupidest plays happened, and Jesus Christ, Ben, stop killing people.
No. My notoriety is going to fucking go through the roof. Yeah, I can't go for that, really.
Well, it's crap.
Boom.
He probably killed a few people on
Yeah,
his
it's
way
not
as
my
well.
fault.
And what happened
Fucking
was,
hell.
I know, Ben, you're not particularly aware of, core basics of the NFL.
Yeah.
But I think that's the best way I could put it. For those who don't know, the British people, or anyone that's not from America, how that works, the quarterback, which is the most important...
Quarterback, you sounded very American when you said that as well.
I know. There's no way to put it without saying American. The quarterback is very much the most important player in the game, because his job is to get that ball, either throw it or pass it to somebody else to score the touchdowns. So the Tennessee one got incredibly lucky.
Yeah.
He threw the ball, he threw it long, which is quite high risk. So the rules are how the NFL works. If my team catches it,
Yeah.
we have a go in there then to attack.
Yeah.
So it's quite a high risk
Yeah.
maneuver. However, being Americans playing this, and I will absolutely fuming why this happened. The two players that were out quite far away, run to the ball, both looking up in the air, and you could probably guess what happened. They clipped each other.
Yeah.
And they didn't just clip each other to knock the ball down. So, alright, fine. If they didn't catch it because the ball was dropped, fine. They get that play stopped.
Yeah.
No, they clipped each other. The ball bounced up in the air, and the player who was trying to go after it caught it.
True.
And he ran all the way to score a touchdown. And we lost the game.
Yeah.
So, very much what the duck were you thinking of? Has the me call out, it's gone.
Yeah.
Call your names. And it's, it's not the first time I've seen it. I've seen it in cricket all the time.
Yeah.
And saying, just call your name.
I said have shout
Or
out.
look where the person
Well,
is.
yeah.
'Cause,
Offensive driver. New skills available. Boom.
ooh, skill
got
tree.
enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
What pretty thing you gonna go for?
I don't know what have we got. Escape artist. Yeah, I don't really do that. Offensive driver cause more collision damage. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes. 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 Boom. Progression reward. What have we got? Oh. Yeah. Yep.
Just trying to get my voice back.
Yeah.
We had quite a fun weekend.
Yes. So, what do we... Right. So, last Wednesday was the 5th, wasn't it?
Might be.
Yes, it was the 5th. 5th of November, last Wednesday. Thursday was the 6th, obviously, which is when this came out. The 7th was the Friday, which is the day we went to the zombie walk that we discussed on the Wednesday, I think. Did we?
Yep,
I'm
that's
sure
correct.
we did discuss it. I was like, make sure we
briefly
did.
mentioned it.
I was like, make sure we did actually talk about it before.
Can I step in to
No, go.
say
Yeah,
what I originally thought it was going to be like?
Yeah, that's fine. Go for it.
And
I
then
was
you
just trying
probably
to.
could chip in what you originally thought it was going to be.
That's right. I was like trying to recount where we were and what we did, and the fact it's been a week already. That's all. You gone?
Yeah, because I thought this zombie thing was going to be a scenario where, the description in the website, which was, those who don't know, it's darkencounters.co.uk.
Don't know. You're the one that's just read it, or not read it. Just like said it out. So
I think
Google Dark Encounters.
no, you don't want to Google
Oh,
that,
okay.
trust me.
Oh, okay. I don't want to. Hang on a minute. Whoa. Before we go anyone else there, Rob. What have you been?
I tried
It's a new
Googling
little
it. Luke
feature
told
here.
me.
This is going to be a new little
Luke told
feature.
me. Luke told
What
me.
have you Googled
Our
today?
mate told me to Google Dark Encounters. I did that.
Oh yes,
my eyes.
Oh, okay.
I need to
Oh
bleach
dear.
myself with acid.
Had a fender bender. Well and truly, yeah.
Just shoot him.
No, hang on.
Yeah.
So pray tell, what did you typed in Dark Encounters on Google?
Yep.
And what happened?
It was a website about a dark alley where black men go and gang bang a woman.
Was it? Is that the top of the Google list? Is it?
Does it surprise you?
I'm just interested. I'm. Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on. I need to.
That was when I searched it at the time, because that.
Excuse the fact that the screen is now going to be nothing's going to be happening. You're just going to be seeing Aiden stood there. Dark in
Obviously, at the time, it didn't come up with zombies, so I would have clicked that immediately.
There you go, look. Dark Encounters events, top of the page.
Yeah. And it is darkencounters.co.uk if you want to go precisely to that.
I'm never disappointed, actually. I was hoping to find something.
Yeah, I due to the fact it was also not my computer as well, does make me worry, because I was using my little brother's, so that is even more worrying. Which Ben is struggling down the street.
Why would you tell me something like that whilst I take a swig? Excuse me. That's
like
good.
Being an arsehole.
I do like that.
Yeah. I originally thought. Yeah, so if you want to do the zombie thing, go to Dark Encounters if you're in the UK, of course, .co.uk. We did. I originally thought it was going to be how the description said it was. You're going to see an autopsy of a zombie, and then you're going to be doing a tour. And I thought, what could possibly go wrong? Then all of a sudden, the zombies escape, and you have to escape. That's how I read the thing, and I thought, okay, this could be, ew, very disgusting. Then, oh my god, this is actually shit scary. I probably will pee myself. That was my initial reaction.
Your thoughts on it. I had thought, as you said, there would be an autopsy, because that's what they said, and I thought you'll be like in a room, watching an autopsy. Where the fuck am I going to this car?
Sounds like a 40s chase that's seen there.
And then
see the person playing the piano.
There'll be a walk around. You have a guide. I don't know. I thought you'd have like some sort of guide.
Yeah.
Who'd walk you around, and there'd be people dressed up like zombies. And yes, to just try and like avoid them and such. And they would say, "This is what happened," and yada yada yada. Basically, that I was a little bit unsure of what it was going to be. But when you told that to me, what you thought, and we was on our way there. Oh, shit. I thought, well, that's actually quite probable. And I was like, that'd be really good.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like that at all.
No, but it was still great, though.
Oh, no, yeah.
I was not going to deny it. But end up being, because there was quite... we had 30 people went to this thing, and we were split into 3 groups.
Yeah.
And each group went to... I wouldn't like to say the word game.
Free stations is what I was
3 stations. Where you got a guide, but which is an expert.
Yeah, it's just basically someone taking you to where you need to be going,
yeah.
really, and adding to the effect and the mood.
And you do 3 tests. First test, what we were, was under the Southsea Castle, which is right in the claustrophobic tunnel, which Ben knows I am claustrophobic, which I hated. But as soon as we got out, that wasn't too bad. And the test, well, I don't want to give it away because just in case
I think it changes every time, but
yeah, can, but I'd rather not say it. I can give the brief summary.
Yeah, don't say exactly. You're right. It's
practically, you got to walk down this very dark tunnel.
Well, the Southsea Castle, for those who don't know, was King Henry's castle.
The 5th.
Oh, okay.
8th.
I was gonna say
8th.
That they used. I thought it was trains on a crash then. They're using the war, and wasn't the war? Oh my god, I'm terrible.
It was
Spanish. It was Spanish. Yeah, Spanish.
Spanish.
Yeah.
So
that's how old it is, basically. So it's very small. The tunnels are very small. They're effectively like ramparts.
They were.
They are, but they're not. That's basically Go on. I'm just trying.
That's fine. Yeah, thank you for that. And one of the tests, what we had to do was somebody was chained. But firstly, you had to walk down a dark alleyway and you meet, for the first time, the zombies. Which obviously, I don't know about you, I was kind of, butterfly in the stomach going, okay, are these scary or not? Because the lady in front of us who went, because I went before Ben, and a lady went before me and she screamed her head up.
She was screaming her fucking head off, wasn't she?
So I was kind of going, okay.
Okay.
When I first saw the zombies, I was kind of thought, okay, they're not that bad now.
Yeah.
They were great actors, and people who were doing it were absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
The rules are, don't go anywhere close to them, and then it doesn't mean you can...
Well, they said to me, don't go 2 meters, don't be more than 2 meters to them.
Yeah.
And it was
impossible in that.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I can't fucking do this then.
Yeah. Just the answer is keep your hands in pockets.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay.
Because I did fear the factor of I jump out my skin and accidentally deck one in the face. Because I am like that.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But that was the first one. That one. I'm not going to give more details because it kind of gives the game away.
No, can I interject
go
here?
for it.
Not interject, but when I was walking through the tunnel, and I saw the first zombie, you walked in front of me, love. That's your own fault.
I thought you were talking to me then.
No,
it wasn't. I
wasn't scared. I was like, that's fine, it's fine. It wasn't until I walked past him, and I was about, I don't know, 5 meters away from him. I must have been about 5 meters away. And then he felt like he was a foot away from me.
Yep.
And I shit myself because he went right in my ear. And I fucking sped up then. I jumped. I'm certain I jumped. And then I it went a little bit faster.
I don't want to make it sound like I wasn't a scaredy cat. But I am actually, compared to all of us, probably the most scariest one.
Yeah.
But I didn't find it that scary. You know, once I first saw them, I thought, okay, they're not that bad now.
Yeah.
I was kind of laughing with them, you know, thinking, nice one. Or, you know, only once scared me, but I'll get to that in a minute.
That's fine, yeah.
The second game was you get into a room. The professor lost his video cassette. Obviously, in our group, we had two 13-year-olds, and we think we spent about 5 minutes trying to explain what the hell a video cassette was.
We were like reminiscing about it, wasn't we? It was quite comical.
Oh, actually, I know I'm going to go massive segue here,
That's fine.
but something threw out on the news, and I saw on BBC, and I've gone, what the hell? And I tried to grab my managers, I'm going, how was this even true? Sony, this is really heavy on Sony today, this week's podcast, but yeah, that's where the news is. Sony has stopped selling Betamaxes now.
Yeah.
Which is video cassettes for those from the UK.
Yeah.
And I'm going, wait, I thought that died in the early 2000s.
Yeah, that's fine. Like,
when did that stop? You know, how, you know, I'm probably guessing that there are nations that still have it because they're not ready yet for the Blu-ray DVDs or disc. But it was very much a what the heck. But I read that going, mentally in my head, my brain was exploding going, have I just done a loophole in time?
Gone backwards in time, yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Right.
Which I have to admit, the story itself was quite interesting of going, why?
Yeah.
Hey-ho. Yeah, so after we tried to explain 5-10 minutes what a video cassette is, we were all sent into different rooms. And I will kind of give away this one because it's nothing really in that important.
No.
This one. And in these rooms there were hidden things like a knife, or we weren't told to take it out. We were told
you're trying to defend me, thanks.
You're welcome, because I didn't really hear him to after your problem, because I was last in this one, because I went kind of first in the first game.
I volunteered myself for this one as well. They were like, so who wants to go in this one? I was like, yeah, I'll just go. I
always wait till at least I know what the heck's going on.
I'll go back to the first
go
challenge. I just want to. I like pointing this out. I'm a heartless bitch. Apparently, I was the only person who was good enough to do what needed to do effectively. Does that make sense? I'm not about giving anything away.
Yeah, it makes sense to me because I know what the hell's going on.
I was the only one who was.
Well, to be fair, my one was fucked up because some idiot stood on the item.
Oh right.
Which. No, I'm gonna leave it as that.
That's fine. That's fine. That's right. I like saying that.
No, that's fine.
I'm an arsehole, effectively.
You
it was proven by. Ooh.
You are an arsehole, but you don't really need anyone to tell you that.
Yeah. He flew, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. And obviously, this one, the second game, you had to find items, which I will back then again here. I didn't hear the person say, "You find an item, take it with you."
That's it. Because the first people who went in the room. Oh, nice. They went in, and then someone else went in, and I was like, well, I don't know if I need to bring... I found something almost instantly. I was like, well, I don't know if I need to bring this out, because you'll be sending someone else in to look for it, or... So I was a little bit like, I don't know. So I goes out, he goes, did you find the tape? He said, well, no, I found something else. He goes, what did you find? A knife. I was like, oh, did you not bring it out? I was like, wow, I didn't know if you were going to send anybody else out in there, did I? So, yeah, sorry, I interrupted.
No, because it was my... And obviously I overheard that, and I thought, fine, it was my turn. So I searched into this thing, into the room I was in, which is completely different to Ben's one. Obviously, there was people dressed as zombies in the room trying to scare you, but trying to find something which was in the room.
You see, I didn't have zombies in my room. I did. He was in the toilet, because I was in the men's toilets, and he was in one of the cubicles, or he's in the cubicle. I could just hear him breathing. That was it. I was like, oh, okay, this is easy. There was nobody in there, so I was peachy. Sorry.
That's all right. I was probably would call it the kitchen for argument's sake.
Yeah,
so
no, yeah, it's like a canteen type, kitchen type thing on here.
So I opened the fridge and thinking 9 out of 10, it's got to be in the fridge. Things. Not because I'm a fat bastard and always like going to the fridge, but the number of the game shows I've seen, there is something in the fridge, and usually a jump scare. So I thought, fine, I play the stupid idiot that pulled the thing in the fridge. So there was nothing in there other than, to be fair, also was a brown cardboard box. So I thought I couldn't think of anything, couldn't see it, so I took it out. I thought I was walking out of the room because there was nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Turned out I pulled ice cream out of the fridge.
There wasn't actually part of the game. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't a prop. It was actually
ice cream.
The ice cream that they sell, because Cersei Castle is a working castle effectively. So people go there during the day to see the history of it, and they have a shop. So it was obviously the ice cream that they sell in the shop.
Woohoo! Nice finish.
Thanks.
And the best, I think, is absolute picture moment.
Chaos.
Was when I showed the item to the guide and the person who was playing the professor, and their faces was like, "What the duck?
Yeah, like, what is this?"
And they look at me, go, "Why did you pour ice cream out?" Then I explained to them, "Well, the most important thing is water, not food. Ice cream falls into both categories."
But it's not very good if you're lactose.
Meh.
Or a vegan.
Well,
or
my personal opinion, if you're lactose intolerant or vegan, you are the first one's dead.
Well, lactose, not necessarily, because lactose isn't their own choice, is it really? No, it's not. It's not their own choice.
I think in the classic word of how things go, they're probably the first one's dead. Vegans are definite.
Oh,
I'll make sure they become first one's dead. But yeah, I was, trying to argue my case why I picked up the ice cream, and I did say I couldn't see what it was in the end, so I was told to put it back.
It's dark, so
you cornered yourself in, so nice.
That's
one.
Right.
And obviously you had the nickname for the rest of the game as Ice Cream Man.
You became Ice Cream Man.
And obviously joking with the third game. The third game was back into the room where we started, where we had to pick up a limb from the cosmetic food thing to place into the bunker where the feral zombies were.
Yeah.
Obviously one of the zombies was behind the stairs.
Blackout.
No, yeah, behind the stairs, which I didn't. I keep hearing him, but I couldn't see him.
Yeah.
Which was probably the only time I jumped out of my skin. And I did say, "Nice one, mate. Nice scare." And I absolutely loved the entire experience. I think the entire experience was amazing.
Yeah.
I was cheeky enough not to pay it, but that's their fault.
Yes. Yeah. I said to you before we went in, because we queue up, and it's all an act as soon as you start the event, I suppose. Fuck. And you queue up. They just go sign your name on this register, and that's it. You don't they don't really check your name.
No.
They just put your name down, and you're like, okay, fine. And then because Rob he was going to be paying somebody because they couldn't go, and it's complicated. So he just turns
blame
up,
our mate who can't arrange a piss up in a brewery.
And he stood there with his £20 note,
ready to pay.
And I said, well, anybody could just turn up. And because they're like, oh yeah, there's limited places, you can't just turn up, yeah. So anybody could have just turned up. Well, I'm saying this now, loads of people can do this, aren't they?
Well, to be fair, there was only 3 nights it was on, and that
I know,
last
but it could happen, I could get it when it happens again, that's all. So you were willing to pay, but nobody ever asked you for any money.
No.
So
I do feel guilty because I did. If it was crap, then I couldn't care less. But I do feel guilty that I didn't pay for it due to the fact of it was actually good, really good fun. The guides were brilliant.
But if they're sold out, it suggests to me that they actually did get all the money they should have done. That makes sense. So even though you didn't pay, the position that you had filled, because obviously someone wasn't going, you filled that position that they had paid.
Effectively, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I know, but I still feel I understand exactly where you're going because they thought there was 30 going and 30 came.
30 people have paid. So 30 people have paid. So 30 people were there. They haven't lost out.
No.
The only person that's lost out is the person who's paid.
Well, that's tough
And
shit.
didn't
That's
turn
right,
up.
stupidity.
Well, yeah.
But like I said, I do feel guilty just due to the fact of I did enjoy it. It was great fun.
Yeah.
Completely not what I was expecting.
Oh, no.
And I have to admit a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm just... Yeah.
And obviously me and you had the naughty schoolboys in the back.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely were.
But to be fair, that's us to a T.
It was quite funny though.
There. And the whole it was fun factor.
Mm.
And everybody else's group, they had fun, but they weren't that great with each other. Like for us, we were just winding. We didn't even know quite a few people in the thick group. We were just winding each other up, making jokes.
We were all very friendly, weren't we?
And the guide was making jokes with everyone. Everyone had like a weird nickname, which everyone lived up to.
Yeah.
Everyone joked with. And I think to summarise what was funny about the whole thing was, right at the end when we had the summary of, well done you lot, yeah, whatever, yeah, now fuck off.
Yeah.
Moment. One group didn't turn up.
Yeah.
Because they were still playing the game. Because the game they were playing, which is the one we first did, does take a long time because you need to do it one by one. I will have to admit that. Because it does ruin it. Oh, nice shield. And
Boom.
that group turned up last. The guy was clapping slowly.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, all of us were clapping them slowly. Our group. Like, to be fair, I don't know why. I don't know. Why did that guy drive stupidly there?
Because I just cut the power.
I know you cut the power, but you still got lights.
Wow. Yeah.
You don't just... Never mind. It's a video game. Don't know why I'm getting confused of it.
I'm alright with that.
Then obviously Saturday, we which I was kind of dreading,
Was you?
to a certain degree. Not because of you guys, my parents, all that lot.
So what did
Every fireworks night,
so what did we do on the Saturday?
we had fireworks party out night.
Fireworks party.
And
Because
usually
it was-
every year something goes wrong. One firework tries to be friendly with us, or it explodes in the garden when it shouldn't have done. And I think the only problem we've ever had this year round, we only had two problems. One of the fountains lit up one of the Catherine wheels.
It lit up three of the
Was it three? I only saw one.
There was the middle two, in the middle.
Oh, it would have been. Yeah, but that had three
and
posts.
then one on the side.
Yeah. Okay, so
Which is quite comical. I thought it was quite.
It was comical because
It was good though. I liked it. It was just like.
But then,
it was good.
which you might consider that as nothing, but it's one of those moments of going, why is that lighting up? Oh shit! And the last one was one of the Catherine wheels didn't spin; it just exploded.
Yeah. Well, there was another one of the boxes didn't work either at all.
Yeah, two boxes didn't work.
Was it two? Oh, okay.
Two. One kind of someone's box. Someone bought. To be fair, I'm not going to say.
Oh no.
The
That's right,
concept
no, it
of
doesn't matter
was-
whose it was, but
No,
yeah.
it's more frustrating due to the fact of those box ones are really expensive,
Yeah.
and for it not to work is a bit of a.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's because how my dad does it. It's always frightening because my dad would just kick it. Doesn't wait. He would just kick it.
At least he actually kicks it and does something rather than just leaving it there. 'cause
I know, but it's just the fear of it just then explodes when he's right on top of it.
Well,
Is big as I care. The next one afterward, it didn't. It was the frog one we had, which didn't. My dad literally had to stick the freaking lighter down the actual practically where the fireworks starts.
yeah.
Which was obviously shit scary for the same part. But that was the only problems we had. But no, it was really good fun. Other than I was getting to the point I was getting really tired, getting very. As my dad played the old joke, 15 left. 10
That
fireworks
was a
later.
long time, wasn't it?
10 fireworks later.
We must
15 more.
What's the start of the fireworks? About quarter to 7.
Yeah.
Because we got there just after 6:30.
Yep.
So about 10:45, and then I don't think you finished them until just gone 10 o'clock, I think, wasn't it?
10:30, I think.
Was it? Christ.
Yeah.
But we did have like half an hour intervals for food every hour, I think.
And we've just finished that today. Got rid of the last part.
What, the food? Jesus.
Usually it was the ginger cakes, which I think they had to be chucked just because it was they were spoiled.
Not good.
But I just realised there was an advert for Diesel there.
I should have taken some cakes home with me.
You could have mentioned it. I would have gave you loads. But obviously, our mate sent me a text the next day saying that the food was bloody good. His mum's cooking's not good enough, which I think is a bit harsh.
Yeah.
Like I said, that was really, really, really good fun when you guys left, because Laura and Luke just left 2 minutes after you.
Oh really? Oh okay then. That's quite random.
Yeah, I think Laura had enough.
Oh yeah, I can understand. I was a little bit.
Without being rude, it was we were getting to that stage as well.
Well, that's what I thought. Because obviously we had the TV on, and I thought, well, I'll stay for the episode. And the episode finished. What kind of we watching? That's it. 8 out of 10 cats does countdown.
That was kind of funny to a certain degree.
Yeah, but there was something on it, and I was like, well, this is now the perfect time to go home, isn't it? Rather than
because obviously those who don't know, Ben lives about. Well, we both live about half an hour away.
It's not an issue. It's not an issue.
It's not an issue, but it's obviously when it's been a late night.
Yeah, and you've been drinking and whatnot.
You just want to get home.
Yeah, but I wasn't worried. But I don't understand why. I thought to myself, because I'm sure that one of them said, "Oh, we'll be going or something soon," and I thought, okay, fine. I thought I'll go, and they'll go, "Oh, we'll come with you." Didn't say anything. I was like, okay. So they left not long after me then?
Literally minutes after you.
Oh, right, that's very bizarre. I'm gonna regret doing this, aren't I?
Yep. Hello.
Yeah.
You're more holy than Jesus.
Yeah, you're right. I'm alright. It's fine.
Yeah, that was great fun.
Yep.
Glad everyone had a great time and nothing went wrong, which could possibly happen.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys were definitely. My mother has a horrible has a pretty bad habit. Probably the reason why I'm supersized now. Of when I said 10 people are coming, my mum cooks food for 30.
No, well, that's right. I like food.
I don't. Well, I'm just saying it's not bad, but it's nothing worse when you've had chili nachos for 2 days in a row.
Wow, where's that? Trying to find the bloke. What do I want? Not you. Guarantee I'm dying in a minute.
Yeah,
that was good though. I would. Yeah, that's all I need.
That's the bugger.
And where am I? When you saw that wall, no?
And go.
Sweet. Kill them all or escape. Well,
there's only one answer for that.
I'm afraid so.
But obviously, parents will probably do it next year. When my niece played a funny part, didn't she? She's only 2 to be fair, but she didn't like the fireworks due to the fact of she was playing with the fountains. Pretty, but she was backing away, going backwards.
yeah.
Which is really, really comical. Obviously, we'll definitely do it next year.
Good.
hopefully Luke can still get those
He
rockets.
got some massive rockets, and
They-
they were
they-
like RPG fucking.
They were RPGs. There's no question
They
about
were
it.
huge. Oh shit!
Absolutely. When
They were phenomenal. Actually, when they went off, they were really, really good.
even my sister, who doesn't like fireworks, she cringes.
Yeah,
Even she thought they were amazing.
they were. They were like professional fireworks.
So I can't deny it. I'm just saying thank you, Luke, for that. Because they were, obviously he only brought 2 because that's all he could carry. Because they were stupidly huge. And with that rude, I'm very surprised he's not been pulled over.
Yeah. We walked on the main road, and I was like, it was my suggestion to walk on the main road. And then I was walking, and I thought, this could be interesting. And an ambulance drove past us, and he goes, "Oh," he said, his words were, "Oh, they're probably thinking, oh, I'll be seeing him later then."
Probably was.
It was just,
To be fair, what's worse, walking down the main road with that, or going down the alleyway?
well, that's it. Yeah, exactly.
I think the back alleys would have been worse. If you do it in plain sight, then I think surely people will probably.
It was yeah.
But to be fair, it's
We weren't being silly. We were just carrying them, weren't we? So
Yeah.
well, he was just carrying them. So it was comical.
You're right.
Yeah, my back hurts.
As I said to you, you're slouching.
Yeah, slouching trying to play this. Oh, I forgot I'm doing this. I just started it and I forgot I was already doing it.
Snake.
Snake.
Snake. Sorry.
But no, it was good fun. But I don't know what I'm doing now. So obviously, I had last weekend. Went to Bournemouth, obviously.
Yep.
You went to the NFL, and then the week before that, you went to the NFL, and I did something else. I can't remember what it was. Obviously, can't that be important. We can just go on. We had your fireworks. Obviously, we were just discussing, and now I don't know what the fuck I'm doing this weekend. I feel a little bit like I don't know, lost, I suppose.
What, the programme?
Yeah. Oh, you slag. But you plan things, and then you have a weekend where you're not doing anything. You think, wow, now what the fuck am I doing?
I know what I want to be doing, but that's I doubt I'll be able to do it. Which is try to play Fallout.
Yeah.
The plan is with Fallout is I probably would do what I can without looking at anything, without cheating. Just play the game as it is.
Yeah. How much time have you got?
Loads, because it's going to be a game I'm going to be always going back to.
Yeah.
Just because it's one of those rare games where I do feel.
Sorry, Fatty.
That was quite comical.
Just stood in the corner and slam.
I was saying Fallout is one of those games where you could just lose yourself in it.
Yeah.
Like Minecraft, you can, and just do your own thing, and just go arseholes to the world.
Yeah.
They've worked
So
a lot.
it is very much like, obviously, it is like Skyrim, because it's the same by Bethesda.
Exactly the same. But this time you can actually build your own base.
Yeah.
Which is obviously what Fallout Shelter, those who didn't work out the link. Which I have to admit, that is probably the most cleverest advertising anyone's ever done.
Yeah.
And probably made them quite a fair bomb on that.
Well, it wasn't. You didn't have to spend money on it.
No, I know, but there was quite a few people that did.
Yeah.
I only did it once just to see what it's about. Just spend a $5 just to see what it is.
All right.
I always do it and say, you could buy the right, buy to win, get to the game, which is not the purpose. But
yeah.
What do you get?
Ow.
But let's say
Oh,
you
you
can build your own
fucking
base, and I really don't want to give stuff away, but I want to talk to you about it.
Don't. You're gonna have to hold it until Christmas. That's fine, because obviously we're going to Ireland for New Year, so then we've got an hour and a half.
Oh, sugar puffs! That means I'm losing the.
Yeah, I know. There's more time you're gonna be losing. Yes, but I'm gonna be fucked. Yeah.
But quite literally in Ireland.
Yeah. But we've got an hour and a half flight that we could discuss it, because I would have had it by then as well.
Last time we went to Ireland, I challenged you to Pokemon challenge.
I did, and
you won 2-1.
Oh yeah.
That was good fun.
Yeah. We need to discuss what we're going to do with regard to podcast over there as well. Because we go on a Tuesday. We might just do an early podcast.
And also due to the fact of a couple of weeks before that, I'm off to Germany on Thursday, very early in the morning.
That's right. We'll organise it. We'll just do an early one.
Just do it. I'll come over. I don't really care. Just let up
Well,
because I'm
there
going
you
to sleep on the coach.
We'll just do an early podcast if we need to.
Yeah, the good thing about this, these are recorded. Don't need to worry about it.
I generally would like to do them so they're quite up to date. Effectively, so we do it on a Wednesday. Normally start about 7:30 or 8:00ish, and then the following day it goes up 8:00. Simply because I have to save it. I have to go in. I don't edit it, but you have to sync things up, and then you have to save it and then upload it. And before it goes up live, I like to make sure things are alright. Boom.
That was brilliant.
I like to make sure that things are not too bad.
Fine.
So obviously I've got work. So how is you not taken down? Yeah, Fred to limit. Now he's eliminated. I fucking destroyed him. Mission complete. I got away as well, straight away.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Instant. That's good.
Instant kill.
Triple kill.
Obviously our mate who kind of stopped playing games for a donkey's years finally got back to the gaming.
Yeah.
And obviously the game he picked up, which no surprise really because he's not really a gamer. I would never class him as a gamer.
Yeah. I don't
It's
know.
obviously Call of Duty.
Oh, right, okay. I was wondering where you were going with this. No, so you can't say it's not a game. It is.
I'm getting to the point of because of how common Call of Duty is
I
coming
didn't
out.
buy it last year.
I feel it's very much. Don't get me wrong, online's a different ball game, but he didn't buy it for the online.
No.
He
The
bought
problem
it for
with
the zombies.
see now I like zombies. I do like zombies, but I have a problem with Call of Duty because it just seems to be. The same
I
every-
agree.
It's almost the same. It's not as bad, but it's almost the same as FIFA.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Play a match. What are you going to do after that? Play another match. What are you going to do after that? No.
That's
Play
it.
another match.
Yeah.
That's why. To be fair, that's probably why I don't play online because I've given up.
What annoyed me is I had someone from work who took obviously Call of Duty came out on the Friday, didn't it? It came out Friday. Yes,
Yeah,
right.
came out
Friday.
recently.
Midnight Friday. I had someone from work who had Friday and Monday off to play Call of Duty.
Meh.
Right? They had sent me a Snapchat Monday evening, at 11 o'clock it was, Monday evening. I remember it well.
Yep.
And it said that he'd already prestiged 4 days of constant playing Call of Duty.
Did he go to sleep?
I don't know. From what I understand, I don't know where they're fucking going.
Lost.
He slept. He woke up about 11 o'clock, play the game, and go to bed at 11 o'clock, and then would do that every day.
Boring in my
And
eyes.
in my head, someone who's played for 4 days and is already prestige makes me think I don't want to get the game because I'm not the best player in the world. I'm good, right?
Oh,
Don't get me wrong, but seeing that there's people, if I got it at Christmas, I'm not going to. If I got it at Christmas, and there's already people who are that level, I'm like, what the fuck? Why would I want to bother? You know?
No, I agree on
Because
that.
it just ruins the fun out of it.
I remember when it was the first Call of Duty online, it was level 75, then they reduced it down to 55, so they probably reduced it to
I
35.
don't know what it is. Yeah. Whoa.
Well, just stop talking British. I was half expecting you to hit pop.
That's right.
So tempting.
I just yeah.
No, I agree. If that's the case, then there you are. Thank you. If that's the case, then what a load of shit.
Yeah. No. That he has done that, but I like the zombies are good. I do like zombies.
The only problem I have is probably because I don't understand it. I watch a couple of videos of it just to go. Yeah, I always pay attention to it just to see. Okay, what do they do? Because I know zombies is probably going to be played more than probably the online.
I don't
I know
know.
I'm pushing it on that one, but it's more the highly wanted.
Yeah, I liked 5 zombies that had 5 on it. I can't remember which one it was now.
I was going to say which one's 5. Was it original Black Ops?
It might have been. It was good. I like that.
Yeah, they just got to. I remember zombies. when it first came out at World at War, everyone loved it because you only had 2 freaking rooms.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you just stood and just dealt with it.
Game was intense though. The game
Oh yeah,
was good
I'm
fun.
not denying that. It was intense, and it was the first of probably what I call playing together
Yeah.
for, I will use the term again, casual gaming.
Mm.
The only time you hear people have to play together was PC games, which
Yeah.
obviously I would go back to my point about why I don't particularly like PC gaming, because they class themselves as the master race,
Yeah.
allegedly, due to the fact of, one, every time that new part you got is already old, you need a new part to play the next game.
You really have a
I
thing
can't be
against PC
forking
games, don't you?
out penny off, forking out all my money so I could just play the next
Yeah.
game, whilst I could just buy a console and the game should freaking work.
Well, yeah.
When I was playing Fallout, I was half expecting to see problems. I know Bethesda are pretty good at ironing them out,
Yeah.
but what I've heard from everyone, what I read on the reviews, what I read on, the really harsh people, they said, yeah, fine. Which is, I know these days it's rare to see a game that on the release date works fine.
Yeah.
Other than the only things are letting them down. What I've heard, people for the Xbox and the PC is a bit sluggish. The frame rate starts.
Alright, so I thought the PC wasn't going to be.
No, because they designed the game for the PS4. That's why.
Yeah.
So the PS4 will work. That is the main reason.
Yeah.
And the other problem they have, that somebody's already, one person moaned, which I think is really a moaning. The old Bethesda, thank you for retrieving my cat. Right, now I'm going to get some sleep. See the person lay on the bed, then all of a sudden he's floating.
Oh, nice.
That's not a glitch. That's just part of the game.
Yeah.
I've got to the point of I just don't care about that. That doesn't bother me.
No.
If it was a different story where you're actually stuck, you can't actually finish the level, or the character that you're supposed to, you apparently need to let you into a door, magically disappears the face up. Which
you're right.
number of games I've had that, and another. I remember Half-Life. Remember Half-Life, the first one?
Yeah.
That was faulty when you had to have the security guard to open the door for you.
Yeah.
And he was just like, for fuck's sake, Barney, get to the door. And I'm more surprised I actually remember the bloke's name.
Yeah, I'm impressed actually. I'm assuming that is right.
It is correct.
Oh, okay. Fair play.
Because I feel really confident on that. And
Alright.
I'm pretty good when I feel confident on stuff. And it's more funny, just the fact, that was back then, when I thought the games had to be perfect. Now, these days, it's got to go out. But yeah, which I found quite exciting to hear. Nobody's complaining.
No.
Nobody's found major faults. I know, to be fair, I am aware it's only just came out.
Yeah. Although people would have found
stuff by now.
Yeah.
There is a complaint.
Okay.
Which I can kind of understand, kind of not.
Right.
The problem somebody spent on the PC walking one end of the map to the other. Sorry, running one map to the other side of the map. Took him only 11 minutes.
Money.
But instead of
11 minutes really from one end to the other map.
Yeah.
Around. Jesus
So
Christ.
it's a smaller map, but it's more condensed.
Yeah. There's a lot to do though.
Oh yeah, there's the buildings have more details into it. Instead of the original Fallout 3, you had a burnt out building.
Yeah.
Which literally just had a table with caps on it. Well, this one, every room's different.
Oh, okay.
You can actually go in there and look at going, okay, this was the living room. That's where the
I
fireplace
see.
was.
Oh, that's clever then.
And every room is detailed.
It's got a feature
Everything
to it,
I've checked so far, most buildings, I'll probably say 9 out of 10 buildings have something unique.
Oh, do they? Oh, that's clever then.
And they've got, because it's Bethesda always have a skeleton humour, which one of them I found in one of the rooms at the first town you go into, has one skeleton throttling, strangling another skeleton, and obviously a woman
Nice.
skeletons in the corner.
Yeah.
So you can
Nice.
argue, you could think of, actually, is this two lovers, the lovers of the woman, fighting each other to the death? You see them hands round their necks, trying to strangle each other.
Yeah.
Which I think, I can't knock games for trying to, to have their own feel, to have their own say into it.
Yeah.
Trying to so you can make a story out of it.
But you're enjoying it so far.
For the hour and a half I had, I didn't feel I was playing for an hour and a half.
Really?
It was a bit of a chore to.
I like doing that.
Don't blame you. It was a bit of a chore to actually go, shit, what the buttons were. Because
Oh,
you
yeah.
are throwing to the deep end to start
nice,
with.
really.
And it's like, shit, what the buttons.
Yeah.
That's it. No, I couldn't get the VATs to work. That's how you do it. Right, okay, I'm good now.
Wow. Before we go on anything else,
Yeah?
I think we'll call it a day, because normally I have the podcast for an hour and a half. It has been over an hour and a half. Would you
Alright.
believe?
Don't feel like that. Yeah, again, this one I can carry on talking. And I thought this week was going to be poor.
Oh, did you? Oh, wow. There
Just
you
due
go.
to the fact of I had small snippets of information and just following up from last week's.
Yeah, nice, right. So, do you want to try again? See what's it called? What are we called?
Right, I'd like to thank everyone to listen to the Head Scratching Gamers podcast.
Well done, Rob. You can come back next week.
Good, because obviously you want to have a podcast.
Yeah, I was be talking to myself. Oh yes. I go to another mic. Yes.
Does that all the time.
I'm like, oh yes. Although, see, I just realised that like on one microphone, that doesn't really make much sense, does it? Because I'm going from one side to the other side, but they're still exactly the same.
You need to get one of those the 360
Faders or something like that. Yeah. Anyway, yes, this has been Head Scratching Gaming. I have been Ben.
I've been Rob.
That's been Rob. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Give us some comments. Something you might want us to talk about. Generally, we'll talk about random shit as we just had today.
Yeah, it was kind of random.
I don't know what we can follow up with next week, actually. Probably your more Fallout, I would have said.
If I can actually play it.
If
Betty stops telling me to come over.
Yeah, exactly. And so, it's bye from us, and
Bye.
Bye from Aiden. I can't make him wave. But no, that's it.
Ben will find another game.
Yeah. So,
Bye.
bye-bye.